Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be going over the green speed update on Cobb. Much of the Subaru community is, I guess, affected, but entirely not. Obviously, if you guys have bought a flex fuel kit or anything like that, that's kind of what this update is talking about. So, I believe that Cobb is going to give some refunds out, hopefully. But me personally, I haven't had a chance to even get an access port. But hopefully we do that. Hopefully do that this summer. Just like a stage 1, or like a stage 2 type thing. Nothing super fancy, like a lot of people do. So yeah, basically they're making it to where anything for like emissions, like check engine lights and stuff. That way we are able to like get rid of the check engine light. They're making it to where we can't do that. The tuners can't do that. So it is really going to affect our Cobb tuners we have out there, which is pretty sad because that's how they make a living, you know. So let's just go over. It says feature includes, but not limited to, DTC, O2 sensors, exhaust gas temperature, your EGT sensors, three-way cats, your exhaust gas recirculation, EGRs, your warm-up, your tumble generator valves, TGVs, your secondary air injection, your evaporative system. So these are the changes. So DTC, so kind of is gonna break each one down. So if you guys fall under any of these categories, you guys can look on the Cobb website, and all I clicked was the blog part up here. I'm just gonna go over a brief little overview for you guys and kind of give you guys my 2 cents on it. But I mean, since I haven't had an access port before, I'm looking at it mainly from that perspective. I know the stock map I got a 2018 WRX. I know the stock map on mainly all the Subarus aren't the best, and at least go into stage 1 with like a cold air intake. That and the cold air intake are definitely, I heard, are, leaps and bounds from the stock map. I have a Cobb. I have a catback exhaust on it right now. It's a Tomei. On my old WRX, I had the nameless catback, and I don't know, going from a quad tip to now a single exit. Both of them look good on the car. So yeah, which one sounds better? I definitely think the Tomei is more raspy, but the nameless, you get I had the nice polished tips, but it definitely was subtle. It wasn't anything like overbearing, but I also did get some like pops and crackles when I would shift. But I do get that in the Tomei as well. So yeah, DTCs, the ability to suppress certain DTCs directly associated with the operation of the following systems have been removed. The ability to modify all other DTCs not directly associated with these key emissions related systems remain unchanged. So these are just the things that they've listed out that we cannot change. You'll still have a check engine light for those warnings. And obviously you have to go on based on your state, county, or even city admissions. I know everywhere is different. Lived in a couple different places. Right now I'm here in the Pacific Northwest, up in Idaho, Coeur d'Alene, Spokane area. Over here in Idaho we don't have any emissions or anything like that, so it's super cool. I moved over to Oregon to the coast when I had my WRX, and there wasn't anything over there either. And then when I got my other WRX, I was in Longview, Washington. So it's kind of by Vancouver, Portland area. and we didn't have anything over there either. So kind of just depends where you live, stuff like that. So the toggles, the ability to modify toggles or tables with switchable states. So the O2 sensors, your EGT, your three-way CAT, your exhaust gas recirculation, your warm-up, your TGV, secondary air injection, evaporative system, and certain OEM OBD min and max limits. So yeah, flex fuel. Because current analog flex fuel systems impact some of the signal processing or identified key sensor and DTC signals, we have removed both the analog Nissan and Subaru flex fuel feature sets. So I'm not sure if any of these other brands have flex fuel. I mean, maybe like the Volkswagen, obviously Mitsubishi, BMW, and Mazda probably do too. So they just removed it for Nissan and Subarus. OBD test. So, and then it breaks each one down. So Nissan GTR speed density. So when an existing map is loaded into the software, it contains an active delete failure. You will be presented with a workflow to review the delete feature and accept its removal. We made a number of changes to help you quickly identify the elements within a file that require modification. So it won't even let you, I guess, put on the file that has those, I guess, restrictions on it. That's interesting. I haven't worked with the Cobb tuning or the access port or anything. I have a 2017 86, and I have the OFT, Open Flash tablet. So there's that. That's the only tuning stuff that I've dealt with, and it's just getting a map, downloading it, throwing it onto the tablet, and just putting it on the car. But with this, we have different opportunities. I know there's EcuTech, but EcuTech is actually combined with Cobb. So maybe EcuTech will probably do the same thing here shortly. And then there is just a standalone like ECU you guys can do as well. But I know those do cost a pretty penny. So there is more out there than just Cobb. I just know everybody likes it because it's, user friendly and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm still looking to get a Cobb access port here hopefully pretty soon. Hopefully in the next month or two, and then get a cold air intake, get a tune for that, and should be good to go. I'm not gonna go on E85 or change that anytime soon. So it looks like we have multiple exciting next-gen power packages and systems in development and moving through the CARB EO process, and we'll keep you updated on the status of key projects as the existing new products work their way through the system. So it looks like they do have some, I guess, different maps, different packages lined up. Obviously with this update hitting them, they're not the only ones affected, and they're just doing what they can do so that way they can still be in business. So I get everybody's a little bit butthurt, hopefully you guys didn't just buy a flex fuel kit or anything like that. But if you do, I'm sure you can work with somebody or work with them and they can get you help. See that little support button? That little support button right down there. They should be able to help you. But yeah, that's going to be it for this Cobb update. If there's anything else you guys want me to review, just let me know. I can go over any of these if you guys like. I don't have any of those, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.